speaks louder than the gospel they spin. Your faith you were taught, but your blackness is within. Don't ask me, don't expect me to accept your fantasy of proximity. If your savior needs blackness to live, then salvation isn't for me. 'Cause I'm black before anything. Yeah, I'm black before anything. They say Jim Crow is better, that's what some of them claim. And some of you black voices echo it like it's not insane. Trading ancestry for pews, putting blackness on the shelf, calling racism salvation while denying themselves. How you worship a Christ who ought to change you once new, but forget your ancestors who bled and died for you. You back burning your blackness just to fit in the faith, or to serve a God who erases your face. Don't ask me, don't expect me to accept your fantasy of proximity. If your savior needs blackness to live, then salvation isn't for me. 'Cause I'm black before anything. Yeah, I'm black before anything. Our ancestors pray while they had chains on their hands, adopting a Christian identity at their slave masters' demand. Their voices in the rivers, their blood in the soil, and survival was their sermon. Be resistant, be determined. We are proof of the faith, their fight, their song, carrying forth with the legacy they dreamt of all along. Before your cross, before your church or amens, I was black, I am black, and I'll be black again. Don't ask me, don't expect me to accept your fantasy of proximity. It's blackness to leave, then salvation isn't for me. I was black, I am black, and I'll be black again.
If you gonna come up here and waste my time, my bad, hold on. If you gonna come up here and waste my time, right, and not listen to me when I talk, then I'm gonna do the same shit to you. Like, you come up here and just regurgitating shit, like regurgitating the script. And I asked you multiple times to participate in the conversation and don't just fucking throw typed, pre-decided fucking scripts at me. You gonna waste my time, I'm gonna waste yours. And then people up there gifting him with his disrespectful shit. Like, y'all reward bad behavior. That's why don't nobody want to be a part of you, because you don't stand for shit. You reward bad behavior, and you are the reason that there are people that disrespect other people, that don't know how to have conversations, that don't know how to critically think, because you reward that shit.
That shit was equal parts hilarious and fucking tragic. Like, to just sit there, knowing no one hears you, knowing no one gives a fuck about what you're saying. You're trying your damnedest to spread this fucking hatred, to spread this fucking fear. Like, you're trying your absolute best to make people feel as fucking scared of this fucking thing as you are, knowing that no one gives a fuck. Like, we do not care. Like, no one wants to be aligned with your pathetic ass fucking God. If he's got you on this stage trying to talk over a song, which was wonderfully composed, by the way. I mean, 10 out of 10. But he's got you on stage trying to out talk this damn song, and no one gives a fuck. Like, we don't care. You could have had a conversation. You threw that chance away at every opportunity. So now you're stuck here. Your pride won't let you leave, right? Your mission won't let you leave. You're stuck in torture on Earth for what? Crazy.
Like it's I don't know what he think he got through. Like all I heard was over the music. I don't know what he think he got through. And the crazy thing is, right? Like they will hear their God say on that day that they're so hoping for that that they will be killing people, raping women, killing babies, and act like it's nothing because they believe that this book says they won't be there. But the fucked up thing about it, there ain't nothing in this book that says you won't be there. There
Right.
ain't nothing in this book that says it won't happen to you. Like literally, the God says, I will make humans more rare than fine gold, which means he plans on fucking humans up.
That's what they say not to worry about. Okay.
Exactly. He can't wait for the day. He who the fuck is that? Y'all, I'm finna have to shut down because we got a ghost on stage. I'll be back. I'll
You
be
talk
back.
as if you love human beings.
See scroll. Cause what that said him sit there and keep talking. His connection was that damn bad that he was still on stage. Like his audio was still on stage.
Jesus kept him in purgatory.
You hear the question he asked? Did y'all hear the question he asked?
Nah, I didn't even hear him until after you kicked me off the stage, or after like you shut it down.
No, his question was, "Do you love human beings? You talk as if you love human beings so much." Because I said on that day, his God is saying that women will be raped, children will be dashed against the stone, and people will be stabbed to death. And his response to that was, "You talk like you love human beings so much."
Holy
Wow.
shit!
That was his
Wow!
response to
Holy
that.
shit!
But here's the crazy thing. He was on stage, right, telling people to repent because what? I love you. I don't want you to go to hell. But
Yeah,
now all of a sudden you don't love humans enough to not let them be stabbed.
that's
Like y'all are
insane.
sick.
You must really love people if you don't want to see babies get ripped out of their mother's womb.
His connection was bad. Booba. He had a delay. That's why I kept telling him to wait to respond to me so that we wouldn't be talking over each other. He had like a 5 to 6 second delay. So when he left, his audio was delayed behind his video. So he was in TikTok purgatory. Good morning, Sherlock. Y'all nurse the algorithm because we had to start back over. Y'all know what to do. Chapter, are you in the request on purpose?
They were there before we left.
Okay. And I had to start the YouTube back over too. What's up, chapter?
Yes, thank you for pointing that out. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I'll try and keep it brief, but I feel very bad for people suffering from colonization because they latch on to whatever they've been provided with, being divorced from their previous cultures and beliefs. And that's what they've got left. And it doesn't matter how horrific they are, if they are popular and maybe strong in a way, they don't care.
I don't think it's because it's what they have left. I think they're riddled with fear.
Well, that's true too. The carrot and the stick mentality, right? You've got the carrot, something to hope for that you've been dangled in front of you, and the stick is, the fear of missing out or going the other way to, the lake of fire or whatever it might be. So it's this, but that's all provided to people on a plate in the Christian culture, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I, I, like not being able to use your own brain. Like to me, that doesn't say hope. That says fear. And, uh, you know, because of the violence in that land on that continent, it's giving conquered. It's not giving hope.
Absolutely, and I think after that colonization, that so many continents were taken over, so many places were taken over, and they were divorced from their own cultures forcefully and indoctrinated into a different belief because it was either that or perish in many places, even in ancient Rome, but in, Africa and many other continents. If, if you wanted to survive and thrive, you had to get close to or somehow align your beliefs with another cultural belief, whether that's in fear or in hope. And that seems to be the driving impetus to, to keep going. And I see people brainwashed and indoctrinated by that, in that they delete everything else and, as the Bible says, have the mind of a child.
I think that would be the case for those that actually went through the conquering, right? And I understand that. I don't think that's necessarily the case today because there are African preachers who are doing this level of high indoctrination.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't necessarily. I agree that this is how it was brought to them, but I don't think it's the colonization tactics that's keeping them at this level of indoctrination. Because
Good
I mean,
point.
they literally have a choice to question, right, and to research, and accept or reject uh, information, and they're so indoctrinated that they're scared to use their own brain.
And you
Uh,
believe that many of the
I'm sorry.
preachers.
One
Oh,
second,
I was.
Doctor.
Please, 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 please.
Vessel of Dishonor shared this yesterday. This is all they went up on the mountain and waited for the rapture, right? And when nothing happened, they just came back down and just went back to life. Like I don't know how long they're going to allow themselves to be duped like that, right? And then say we don't have a choice because our ancestors were conquered. Uh, yep, that is the the basis of what happened. But today, we definitely have more information at our fingertips. Many of them have access to TikTok to participate in these conversations. At this point, I think it's a choice.
Thank you, Thinker. And I did see that before, and I still say wow. And I think many of these people in power and positions where they can preach, seriously, they're doing it from a position of power, and I do agree that they're teaching people even if they don't agree that it's true, if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense.
No, yeah, yeah.
So, despite the possibility of critically thinking, they've got their niche, they've got their place, and they don't want to lose that. So, they'll double down. I think in economic terms, they call it sunk cost. They're already too far gone to actually draw back, so they may as well keep going in some way.
No, and I understand the second cause fallacy, but I think what I'm more recognizing with the continent of Africa is like not even their ability to detour away from their script. Like they're like parrots in these conversations. Like it's difficult to have a thought provoking conversation with them because their conversations are just them regurgitating pre formed responses